The engineering bay was quiet in the way expensive places often are. Not silent, just controlled. Machines worth millions sat idle beneath fluorescent lights. Monitors blinked with unread error codes. Engineers in pressed shirts stood with arms crossed, whispering theories that all sounded confident and all sounded wrong. At the center of it all was the prototype, a luxury hybrid engine designed to redefine the brand, and it wouldn't start. Across the bay, a woman in a tailored suit tapped her manicured fingernails against a tablet. Claire Whitman, Chief Executive Officer, late 40s, brilliant resume, known for precision, speed, and intolerance for failure. This engine was supposed to power her company's future. Instead, it was minutes away from embarrassing her in front of investors. Before we continue with this story, tell me where you're watching from in the comments section. And if this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. She exhaled sharply. Again, she said. The lead engineer nodded and turned the key. The engine coughed, stalled, died. A red warning flashed. Claire's jaw tightened. That's when she noticed him, standing near the far wall, oil-stained coveralls, arms relaxed, quiet. A black mechanic, watching, not speaking. Claire followed his gaze, then scoffed softly. "Well," she said loudly enough for the room to hear, "since none of my engineers can figure this out." She looked directly at him. "What do you think?" she asked, smiling thinly. "Think you can fix it with a wrench and a prayer?" A few people laughed. Not loudly, not proudly, but enough. The mechanic didn't react, didn't smile, didn't bristle. He simply met her eyes. Calm, unbothered. Claire waved a dismissive hand and turned back to her team. She didn't know it yet, but she had just challenged the only person in the room who understood exactly what was wrong. Places like this have rules that aren't written down. Who speaks, who listens, who is assumed to matter. Degrees hung on the walls like proof of worth. Titles carried more weight than insight, and grease under your fingernails meant you were invisible. The engineers continued arguing. Software, fuel ratios, thermal thresholds, each theory layered over the last. The mechanic remained silent. Someone whispered, "Why is maintenance in here anyway?" Another muttered, "Probably just curious." Claire overheard. She turned sharply. "Why is he here?" she asked. A supervisor hesitated. He was called in earlier for a routine inspection. Claire frowned. "Well, routine's over. We're busy." No one told him to leave, but no one invited him to stay. That was the message. He stayed anyway. His name was Isaiah Cole, late 30s, and he had spent most of his life fixing problems created by people who thought they already knew the answer. Isaiah didn't need permission to listen. Listening was how he survived. He had learned it young, in a garage that smelled like oil and rust, where broken engines were cheaper than new opportunities. While others memorized formulas, Isaiah memorized sounds, the pitch of failure, the rhythm of imbalance, the silence where something should be. Back in the bay, Claire's voice cut through the noise. "This demo is in 3 hours, she snapped. "If this doesn't run, we're pulling the prototype." Murmurs of panic. Layoffs hung unspoken in the air. Isaiah stepped forward, just once. "May I hear it run again?" he asked. The room stilled. Claire turned slowly. "You want another attempt?" she asked, amused. "No offense, but this isn't a lawnmower." Isaiah nodded. "I understand." Something about his calm unsettled her. She gestured dismissively. "Fine," she said. "Knock yourself out." The engineers prepared for another test. Isaiah didn't reach for a tool. He didn't touch the console. He closed his eyes, placed his palm lightly on the engine housing. Someone scoffed. "Is he praying now?" The engine turned, coughed, failed. Isaiah opened his eyes. "It's not the engine." The room erupted. "What? That makes no sense. All diagnostics say otherwise." Claire crossed her arms. "Everyone here disagrees with you." Isaiah met her gaze. "Everyone here is looking at the wrong system." Silence. Claire laughed once, sharp and incredulous. "You've had your moment," she said. "Thank you for the input." Isaiah didn't argue. He just said, "Give me 30 minutes." She glanced at the clock. 30 minutes, she repeated, "for entertainment." The engineers bristled. "This is ridiculous. He's wasting time. We've already checked that." Isaiah didn't defend himself. He rerouted the diagnostic feed, asked for access codes no one had offered, requested a component no one had considered. "Impossible," someone said. "That part doesn't fail." Isaiah replied quietly, "Nothing's impossible when shortcuts are involved." Claire's smile faded. "How exactly did you learn this?" she asked. Isaiah didn't look up. "By fixing what others throw away." That shut the room up. Isaiah removed a casing no one had touched. Inside was damage so subtle it barely registered. A manufacturing compromise. Microscopic. Deadly. He worked methodically. No rush. No showmanship. The room leaned in. 30 minutes passed. Then 40. Claire checked her watch again. Isaiah tightened the final bolt. Stepped back. "Try it now," he said. The engineer turned the key. The engine started. Smooth. Silent. Perfect. No warnings. No errors. Just power. The room froze. Then applause. Not loud, but real. Investors entered early. The prototype purred. Claire stared at the display, stunned. She turned to Isaiah. "How did you know?" Isaiah wiped his hands. "I listened." Suddenly, questions poured in. Engineers asked him for explanations. Claire's tone softened. Respect arrived, late but undeniable. She realized something uncomfortable. Her entire team had missed what he saw, not because they weren't smart, but because they never considered his perspective. Claire asked for his resume. Isaiah hesitated, then spoke. He had led systems diagnostics for a federal motorsport research program, consulted anonymously on performance engines, left corporate spaces after being sidelined repeatedly. The room went quiet. No one laughed now. An investor asked, "Who fixed it?" Claire paused, then answered honestly, "He did." She apologized, publicly. No excuses, no deflection. Claire offered him everything: title, salary, status. Isaiah declined. "I don't fix engines to be respected. I fix them because they deserve honesty." He offered consultancy, on equal footing. Claire accepted. How often brilliance is ignored when it doesn't look familiar. How bias hides inside professionalism. How listening can save what ego destroys. Policies changed. Doors opened. She mocked what she didn't understand and almost lost everything because of it. Talent doesn't ask for permission. Skill speaks, even when ignored. If you've ever been underestimated, tell your story. Like, subscribe, share. Because sometimes, the quietest person in the room is the only one who knows how to fix what's broken.